my name is Q, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are doing, finally, the 1,000 subscriber Q&A. Now, I want to make this very clear why I waited so long to put this video up. It's not because I was doing something, it's not because I was bored, or not because I didn't want to make videos. Just because I wanted to give you guys time to put as many questions as you could in the Q&A. So, without any further ado, let's start off. Okay, we've got a couple of questions here. Let's see. We're going to start off with the first question coming from Neon Gaming. And it's, what do I think about the nerds coming to Destiny and the TTK? For those of you who don't know, the TTK is the Taken King, which is the Destiny expansion coming out at the end of the, to mark that year 2 of Destiny, and I'm a little bit excited for it. Not as excited as I am for other games, simply because I'm not exactly looking forward to the grind. I still love Destiny, everything, just not exactly like the grind. Now, as far as, I wouldn't exactly call these people nerds. I'm just gonna, because, well, I do feel kind of bad for them. Because they're gonna have to go from level 1 to whatever the level cap is in the new expansion, just to be able to play. Let's say, because I remember the day I got the game, it was a week after Destiny had come out, and I distinctly remember all of my friends being level 26 when I was level 21. No, not level 21, 20. And I couldn't do really anything with them. Sure, they came in every once in a while, you know, one-shot a couple of my enemies, helped me through the story and stuff. However, it was kind of boring. It felt kind of bad that I had to do all of that grinding, all of that waiting, just to get to where they were. Now, I feel more, I mean, of course, they're getting like a killer deal, because, let's see, I bought the expansion pass with Destiny, so I've spent about, let's see, yeah, about $95 on the game, and it's about to be $130 because I'm buying the TTK. Probably not gonna get my hands on the collector's edition anyway, so I figured it's probably gonna be the regular version at $40. So they are getting all $135 for 60, more than half of that. So yeah, I feel it's a mix of, sure, you're getting a great deal, but at the same time, you gotta do so much work. Next question's coming from Zach, or it's Zach here, and it's, how did I get into gaming / esports? It's an interesting story because I'm not quite sure it's exactly. What I do know is that I remember I didn't really understand how esports can be treated as a sport until I watched MLG Anaheim 2013. Optic Gaming versus, no, 2013. And I can't remember who was playing. But I do distinctly remember, it's like, oh my god, this is exactly what it seemed like the perfect thing for me. Because this is kind of I wanted to put this in like a video, like my gaming history. But I always wanted to be a professional athlete. I always thought it would be really awesome and cool. But the thing is, I would always, let's say I wanted to be a professional football player at one time. I would find myself, instead of playing football, I'd be playing Madden more than I play football. And then when I do play football, I treat it like I would treat Madden. And the same thing with basketball, which I played for like a year, and there's like a story about how I got out of it. Then there was baseball, and then soccer, and then football again, and eventually I discovered esports, and now, yeah. Next question's coming from Echo versus Gaming, and his question is, well, or her question is, why did I start doing YouTube, and what have I taken away from my experiences on YouTube? Well, originally I started YouTube because, I believe, I still remember, it was August 10th. I was still really hyped for Destiny, waiting for it to come out the next month. And I remember there was this one time I was at I work at my dad's summer camp during the summer. That's why the daily upload thing is kind of hard. And I just distinctly remember after the camp was over, I was playing Neverwinter on a computer on my dad's PC. And one of the one of the campers came in and just watched me play, and I just figured, you know, it's gonna be pretty boring for them to just watch me play. It'll make it a little bit interesting, and I just started doing voiceovers and yelling and screaming and I made it interesting. I was making him laugh. I was keeping him interested in it, and he just said, you know, this would kill on YouTube. And since I had been watching YouTube for like a year at least already, like really avidly, I had been watching YouTube for years and years. I didn't really start really getting into YouTube and understanding it's more than just music videos and cat videos until like a year ago. Oh, 2 years ago now. So eventually, that's really how it all started. I just thought, like, oh yeah, I should start a YouTube channel. And then the whole thing with the name came in, and I'm gonna have to get back to you on that name thing. That's an entirely different story. Okay, next question's coming from the man, and maybe no. And their question is, have I had fun doing YouTube? Well, actually, it's 3 questions. The second is, how long have I been YouTubing? And the third is, have you had help from anyone else? Well, the first question, I had fun doing YouTube. Yes, of course. If I wasn't having fun with this, I would have quit a long time ago. A long time ago. I would have quit at like maybe 50 subs. Now we're at 1,000. Again, thank you. Thank you for that. The second, how long have I been YouTubing? I started in August of 2014, like late August of 2014, right before school started up. I wanted to start, like, I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I just went in like early August and didn't actually get the channel together and all the graphics, all the logo and all that stuff, which I made all by myself, which I'm pretty proud of. Like by late August, that's when I really started making videos. And the third, have I had help from anyone else? Not really, other than from Schwo. From Schwo and one of my first YouTube friend, Alpha Assassin 4. Who I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the description down below. I still remember I posted like one of my videos on the Google Plus and I got a comment from him back when I was at like 100 subs then. He was at like 450, I think. He was like, hey man, welcome to the community. I'm like, oh wow, thanks. And we've been talking ever since. Okay, the next question is coming from Oatcake, and his question is, who are my top 10 favorite YouTubers? Oh my god. Well, number 1 is, which I mentioned before, is Wang Time. Don't let the name fool you. He's not a dog. But he's really the guy who got me into creating theories and creating live commentaries, and really a lot of content on my channel is inspired by him. Second, I'm gonna have to say this may be a pretty stereotypical answer, but Markiplier, because he's hilarious and he's such a great guy. He's the charity streams. There's this one video where he helped a guy I believe he had some sort of mental illness, start up his own YouTube channel, get all the equipment he wanted, all the equipment he needed, and start his own YouTube channel and make videos for because it was like his wish from the Make-A-Wish Foundation to meet him and be a YouTuber. And I can't really put the rest of them in numerical order, but I guess you could say FazeJev, because he is absolutely hilarious. He's absolutely hilarious. Like, again, the rest of these are in order. I guess you could say the Gaming Lemon. Not so much Vanoss anymore, because he's not so, I don't know why, but he's not so funny anymore. Let's see, and to be honest, I think it's like top 5. Because I don't really watch a lot of, I watch a lot of YouTubers, but I'm not fans of a lot of YouTubers, if you know what I mean. And then say, final one, I guess you could say is Swoozy. Oh, and he had a second question too, and it was, how did I get into YouTube? Which I think I mentioned before was a lot of the way a lot of people get into it. I started off as a viewer, and then I started pondering it, thinking, what if I was a YouTuber? And then that whole experience with me playing Neverwinter, entertaining that one girl, and then it's like, it all happened, and I was like, I should do this. That'll be fun. The final question's coming from Hideki Hinata, and his question is, if I had a girlfriend yet? Well, anyway guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, it would mean a lot. Seriously, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. It means way more than I'm probably letting on. Seriously, I'm really happy about this. I've never been really that good about this, but if you enjoy the video, please leave a like, it would mean a lot. Next up, 2,000. Can we double it? I'm Q. See you guys later. Yeah.